Friday, everyone. The other bit of good news I've got is that I'm off the bottom of the league. Yes! If we can get some good wins against some of these teams, I think we might stay up. Look at his little face. His little face. We're gonna basically try and break your legs, Danny Whittaker. Come on, boys. Come on, Sutton. Harsh but fair, innit? Harsh but fair. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dan Fitchett. That's who's there. Great joke. Great joke. I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome to the Sutton Scramble. It's Friday, everyone. Yay! And it's good to have you with me. I've got some things to tell you today. Before we press on, I've got some things to show you and to tell you. Since the last game out, I've played 2 games. Since the last video, I mean, we played that game against Lincoln, and we lost 3-1, which is a real shame. And go back and look at that video to take a little gander at that. Since then, we've played 2 games, and we haven't lost either of them. So, first we played Forest Green, who are doing pretty well in the league, 7th place they're currently in, and we beat them 2-1. Will Randall, who is sort of a guy I have on loan this season, 19 years old, to be honest, hasn't really played that much. He got injured, if you remember. He was injured before I took over, and was then, the injured player throughout most of the my first couple of games, and he'd only scored it, as you can see here, 16 appearances, and he scored 6 goals, but 2 of them was in this game. He scored 2 out of nowhere. He'd been a long time without scoring, but he rocks up at this game and scores 2 goals for me. Once this highlight loads, I'll just have to wait. Here we go. Right, yeah. Will Randall, 44th minute and the 56th minute. We went 2-0 up in really early on. Sort of obviously end of the first half, beginning of the second half, and then Forest Green managed to get 1 back on the 73rd minute, and it was a bit of a classic tense final 15 minutes of oh my days. But you look at the stats here, percentages of possession were pretty even, which was nice. They probably had a few more shots than me, but not that many. It was quite an even game, and we came out of it on top, which was so good. And then my second game since then was a 0-0 bore draw with Gateshead, which to look at it at first you think, oh my goodness, that's bad, but actually when you look at them, the 13th in the league, they are above us in the league. Getting a 0-0 draw isn't bad at all. And so with that in mind, the other bit of good news I've got is that I'm off the bottom of the league. Yes. Here we are. We're in 22nd place, and just 3 points away from being safe from relegation. Just Southport above us, and Chester there on 37 points. I think Barrow are 4 points ahead of Chester there, so they're a little bit further away. But there is a good possibility that I might stay safe in this season. We have 7 games to go. The games I've got left: Macclesfield, Solihull, Torquay, Woking, Boston, Southport, and Chester. Particularly these last 3, Boston, Southport and Chester, are near the bottom of the league as well. Let me show you where they're at. Boston, Southport and Chester. We've also got a game against Solihull Moors as well. So to be honest, we are in a good place here, where if we can get some good wins against some of these teams, I think we might stay up. Team have been playing well, been scoring some goals. Obviously we had a clean sheet in the last game, so hello. Thanks very much. Clean sheet. And so I'm really pleased. Craig Eastman is back in the squad. He was suspended, if you remember, in that last game with the other video, and he hasn't played too badly. You can see here that morale is looking pretty good in the club here, and things aren't too bad at all. Other news to let you know about is that they had the youth trial day, so we've now got a whole bunch of new youth players in. Looks like, from just literally looking at the potential of the players, there's a couple here that I think are probably notable. First being this guy here, DeMarco Radcliffe, who's a midfielder, 15 years old and not looking too bad. I think, maybe in a couple of seasons' time. If I love the fact I'm thinking about a couple of seasons' time, because that has never happened. To stay in one club, managing one club for a couple of seasons is... well, it seems harsh to say beyond me, but maybe it is. So yeah, DeMarco Radcliffe, he doesn't look too bad. Also Duncan Clifford here, 16 years old. He looks little, doesn't he? Look at his little face. His little face. He looks attacking midfielder, doesn't look too bad as well. First touch, very, very good. A lot of flair about him, and he's obviously got a bit of pace because he's young. So we'll see what comes of this. Steve Roberts is another one. 15 years old. He's injured at the moment, but again, his physicals look good. He's fast, but we'll see if we can get his strength up a little bit, I think, as well. And so we'll see what comes of him. At this level, I'm sort of not at this level. At this point of the game, I'm not spending too much time on the youth at the moment. In honesty, my focus at the moment is to just stay up. If I can stay up, then I'll be happy. And I'll be honest, I am happy with my starting 11 at the moment. Look, you can see here that they've got 2 players there that are 2.5 stars, but apart from that, everybody's above 3 and above, which I think is good going. I'm pleased with that. And the bench doesn't look too awful either. So yeah, I'll see how we do. I think what I'm gonna do is just for this game is put Lemonhay Evans on and taking off Benny Ashley Seal. A load of these loan players that I brought in, Robbie Cundy, Ashley Seal, Sweeney, Anthony Niami, Moulders, Spencer Johnson, all these players, not making too much of an impact in honesty. The ones who have particularly been good, I would say, are George Marsh, who's my Spurs player who I've loaned in, only 18 years old, but look at that stats. For the Vanarama National, these are good stats. He's been playing well for me, and the other one is this obviously Will Randall, who's come in off of the back of injury and scored 2 in that one game. So we're playing those 2 at the moment. Dan Fitchett obviously still playing well, and we'll see how we go. So today's match is against Macclesfield. So Macclesfield, in the last few games, they've had a busy last few games in the FA Trophy semi-final, which is 2 legs. They also had a league game as well, so they are looking tired. Well, actually, I haven't looked at them in terms of I'm going to look at them, but I expect they're going to be tired. So what I've done is I'm basically playing exactly the same team that we had last time in the last video, with the exception of Craig Eastman. But in my instructions, I'm just putting up the tempo to higher, just because I think if Macclesfield are tired, then I think we might be able to bring the game to them a bit. Sticking at standard, we'll see how standard goes. Yeah, and we'll go from there, really. Looks like Aidan Austin is getting a lot of love, by the way. I say a lot of love, one comment. But yeah, he is playing well for me, to agree with that comment. Yeah, he is a good player. Crossing's high. Look at his stats here. He's got some good physicals going on. He's got his strength is up as well. 19 years old, dribbling's high. Yeah, he's playing nicely for me. I'm playing him as a winger. Left winger, sort of in supporting role. And him and Porter are playing well. I'm happy with them. So let's see how we can do, shall we? I think I might be able to stay safe today. I think I'm not just today. I think I might be able to stay safe this season. It would be so good. Oh man, to stay up in the Vanarama National, and then it means I've kind of got something to work on for next year instead of having to get promoted again from the Vanarama National South. So yeah, it would be so good to get a win. Let me just show you Macclesfield's recent form, because in honesty they have been playing well. They did win in the second leg of the semi-final of the FA Trophy, but they lost the first leg 3-0, so they're out of that. But they drew 2-2 against Solihull Moors. Although saying that, Solihull Moors are bottom, aren't they? They're not doing well, so no, that's actually quite a bad game. But you can see here, there's a lot of green there, only a few losses in the last 10 or so games. So it's not going to be an easy game by any means. Not going to be easy. Danny Whitehead, he often comes up, and Kyle Wooten as well. Those two players I particularly recognise from previous games where they've probably come and beat me, which is really annoying. But we'll see how we do. Wooten's up front, Whitehead's just sitting behind him there. We'll close both of those guys down. And assistant manager says it'd be sensible to go in hard but fair on Danny Whittaker. Hard but fair, innit? It's the equivalent of saying #just saying. You know, we're gonna basically try and break your legs, Danny Whittaker. Just saying. Just say harsh but fair, innit? Harsh but fair. It's like, well, all right. So we are going to go in hard though on him. I'm going to trust his advice. Nick Haycock, my assistant manager, he's doing well for me. I'm liking these advice that he's giving me so far. Try and encourage him. We are the underdogs. We can move out of the relegation zone with this. So let's get out there. Let's get out there and kill them. Come on, boys. Come on, Sutton. Come on, Fitchett. Come on, Randall. Here, come on, Marsh. Do the stuff for me. Here's Spence. Here's Porter. Looks like we might have a highlight in the first minute of the game here. Randall across to Fitchett. What can Fitchett do? Is he going to play it out wide? No, back to Austin. Oh, we've lost it. Whitehead now on the ball. Is this going to be their highlight? No, and that's the end of that highlight. A tense start, has to be said. A tense start. So, thank you to everybody who is joining me for this save, by the way. Really appreciating all the recent subscriptions and likes and comments and things like that. Do keep feeding me individuals to take a look at. I am still scouting David Pratt, by the way. I'm still scouting David Pratt, just to be known. Don't tell anyone, but I'm scouting him. George Marsh with a corner. Cleared out from Lewis. Can Marsh get the cross back in? Beckwith on the edge of the box. Plays it across to Eastmond. He's on a yellow already. That's interesting. Austin. What can Austin do with it? They are hassling us like nobody's business. Eastmond across to Marsh. They're looking like a brick wall at the moment. Loire with a cross. Great cross to Randall! Oh, yeah, boy! There he is. 7th goal of the season for Randall. He was a bit of an unknown. Is he going to just have those 2 goals in that 2 game and that be it? But here he is from the cross from Loire. Loire running forward. Lovely, lovely running forward from Loire. Very happy with that player. And here he goes. Will Randall tucks it in. Tucks it in on the rainy Saturday in March. What a hero. Okay, they are on the attack now. Whittaker. Spence with a good block there. And Randall picks it up. We're just going to passionately tell them to concentrate so they don't lose their mind or their marbles. Here's Loire with a big, great spraying it wide. Porter Marsh! It's 2-0! It's 2-0! It's 2-0, boy! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. That was a beautiful pass across the pitch from Loire. He's having a great game so far. Across to Porter. Porter picks it up. Another player on a yellow card there, 16 minutes in. Plays it in. No one's marking Marsh. And he tucks it away. Tucks it away. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. I'm a bit concerned that we have got 2 players on yellows, though, within 20 minutes of the game. Harsh but fair. Harsh but fair. I don't know why that's harsh but fair. Whittaker. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Oh, and Penny. Warner saves the first, but Penny there with the second. Ah, it's unlucky, boys. It's unlucky. Why is oh, look at that. Did you just see that? Hamal looks in abysmal condition. And Penny tucks it away there. Okay, 2-1. 24 minutes gone and 3 goals already, eh? Right, let's just pause this a minute. I'm interested to know, looking very unsure. I might just encourage him. I don't know why he's looking unsure there. Seems a bit strange, doesn't it? Like, why did he go from like being completely fine to maybe it's just because he let that goal in or something. Or he blames himself. He blames himself. He blames himself. Okay. So we've intercepted their throw-in, and Randall now is at the halfway line trying to build some sort of counter-attack, but he's lost it, and Burgess picks it up again. Whitehead on it, through to Wootton. Back to Whitehead. What can he do with it? He sprays it out wide to Carroll. Come on, close him down, boys. And Halls, Lewis, they are building. They're going to get a goal here. Whittaker, Penny. Good challenge. Wes Harding. Solid central defender there. Whittaker with a corner. Flies in. Yes, and we've got the head to it, but it's only as far as out to Carroll. And Whittaker picks up on the edge of the box, and it's a wide shot there from Whittaker, I think that was. And we are safe to live another few moments before the next highlight. Lawal throws it into Marsh. Great, he's got all the space in the world, Marsh, here. Will Randall, can he get up to that? Under that? Oh, I thought he was going to get on the end of it. Marsh. Porter. I thought he had that then. Oh, Spence. And Burgess. This is an open game, isn't it? Crikey. Marsh across to Porter. Spence. He tries to just knock it forward to get it over the defence, but Lewis has got hold of it. Carroll, they're on the attack now. This is end-to-end stuff. This is a great game. Wootton, yes, great save from Warner, and Halls is on the wide there. Come on, boys. I feel like I've got to I don't know, tell them something. This is dear me, we are They've got most of the possession, but we're on the attack again. Marsh here with a cross. Yes! And we've scored somehow. I don't know. It was Wes Harding scored. I didn't. Oh, it's been disallowed. Boo! Pushing another player. Boo! Boo! Oh, alas. Well, this game is full of action. Interestingly, I was going to film the last game against Gateshead, and I thought, no, I'll just play one more game before making a video. Look, and that game ended up being 0-0 with about 2 highlights. Look at this one. Is this choice of the week or what? Eh? We're doing well so far. Half time, we are 2-1 up. Tell the players to keep it up. Yeah, keep it up. Just simple. Tell them to keep it up. We've got Will Randall, who's slightly injured there. What a potential head injury. He's on 81%, so he doesn't look too bad. And he's playing well, so I kind of want to keep him on for a little bit more. Let's crack on then, shall we? Second half. This could go either way. I genuinely have no idea how this game could end. I'm not keen to go defensive yet. I'd like to at least try and get maybe a sort of a third goal. And then if we go if we're then 2 goals ahead, big throw from Sampson into the box. It headed back out to Sampson. What can he do with it? He's on the edge. Challenge! Close him down before he has a shot. My word! Ross Warner. Luckily, I can put my hopes and my dreams and my faith in Ross Warner, because can't with anybody else at the moment, it seems. 48 minutes gone, and the second half seems to have kicked off just the way that the first half finished, with tons of action. Craig Eastman isn't having a good game, and he's on a yellow, so I think he is probably going to come off. Let's take him off now, and we'll put Theo Lewis on, who's been a really helpful sub for me, I feel. I don't think he's quite as good as Marsh or Eastman, but he comes on and he does a little bit, and I like the name Theo, so what more do you need in a player? A good name, and he plays all right. Here's Lawal with a throw. Oh my word, worst throw I've ever seen. Oh my goodness, played through to Fidget! Yes! Oh! Yeah, boy! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we are 3-1 up. I don't know what happened there. It looked like terrible throw. Oh, Wes Harding with a volley through to Fitchett. Great pass through, and Fitchett. There's only one left in Fitchett, and there he goes. Knock knock. Who's there? Dan Fitchett. That's who's there. Great joke. Great joke. Actually, he's not messing around. He's not joking around here when he means business. He means business. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to passionately tell him to concentrate, and I feel like we should also maybe just go into counter now, because now they've got 2 goals to get. 2 goals. That's quite a lot in my eyes. It's a lot anyway. We've got 2 subs left as well, so we'll use them tactically to waste time, I think. Part of me wants to just go, instructions, waste time. But I won't, not just yet. It's too early, alright? It's too early, everybody. Okay, what's going on here? We're on the attack, but it looks like Sampson has picked up a clearance from the Macclesfield defence, and he's taken on one, he's beaten him, and he plays it through. Oh, and it's all messing around in the box, and they've managed to get one in. Oh! Matthew Penny with his second of the game. Right, before anything happens, we're going to have to encourage him. I'm a bit scared to... I'm scared to do anything. I feel like I'm scared to paralysis here. 3-2. 3-2. Come on, Sampson. What happened there? Whiting went for it. Harding tried to clear it. Oh, and then Penny just taps it. There was so much going on. It was always going to go in the net if they had a shot, wasn't it? Keeper couldn't have seen anything going on there. Right, okay, George Marsh is looking tired again. Will Randall is also still looking a little bit injured, as it seems. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take Will Randall off them. We're going to put Lemon Hay Evans on. And I'm wondering whether I should go back to standard. 82nd minute. 82nd minute, everyone. Okay, let's go instructions now. We are going to lower the possession, and that will do for now. Just lower the possession. Not lower the possession. I don't want to lower the possession. What am I talking about? Lower the speed of the game. Just slow things down. Chill out a little bit. We're going to make a sub now. 89th minute. Let's take off. Let's take off George Marsh. Oh no, we haven't. Oh yeah, we do. We've got Declan Rice. Who could be a defensive midfielder. Bring him on. And then as soon as we can, we'll then start wasting time in injury time. Here we go. Oh my goodness, a minute. Oh, I can't go into anymore. Why can't I time waste? Oh, right. 30 seconds to go. They've got a corner. Whittaker with a corner. Clear it. We've done it. We've done it. Another 3 points in the bag. We've beaten Macclesfield 3-2. Good performance considering we're underdogs. Let the team know. Proud of your performance today. Has moved us out of the relegation zone. That is so good. We are out of the relegation zone, everybody. Things are looking up. Today, out of the relegation zone. Tomorrow, we're going to win the league. Probably not going to win the league. Probably not going to win the league just yet. But here we are. Let's have a little look at the competition. Oh, we're not out of the relegation zone. I thought we were. Come on. Seriously? 4 people need to be relegated? Really? Do 4 people need to really be relegated? Not so sure about that. But anyway, here we go. We're on 21st. We are climbing up. We are 3 points away from Chester now. We are on their tail like nobody's business. And our next game we play is against Solihull Mertz. Is against bottom of the league, Solihull Mertz. We should win it. That'll be the next video that you'll have to tune in for next week for. I'm looking forward to playing them. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. It's going to be great. I'm hoping that in these next 6 games I can secure safety in the Vanarama National. We'll see how things go. But thanks for joining me today. Just to let you know, I am on Twitter at Worst F Manager. I'm also on Twitch at Worst Football Manager Ever. So do join me on those. If you like this stuff, do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and all the other buttons that you can do. Probably not those annoying adverts. They're a bit annoying, aren't they? But you can hit the subscribe button and like button. Why not, eh? But until next time, when we play Solihull Mertz to try and save our souls from relegation, I'll see you later.